DNR officials say this is the last step needed before applying for a permit to begin the dredging. Now, in addition to all the public boating areas, private and community marinas are also putting in requests to start dredging to make sure boats can get in and out of the docks freely. 7 and 4's Megan Morelli is live along the shoreline in Grand Traverse County. Megan, I understand low water levels are affecting more than just boaters.
That's right, Erica, and as you can see, the shoreline is extended out much farther than it should be, leaving everyone that takes advantage of the waterfront a little bit nervous as we head into this summer. There's no question as you drive along Lake Michigan that water levels are drastically low. According to the Department of Natural Resources, applications from marinas for dredging have been flooding in, which is more than they can say for the water.
Most harbors you wouldn't even be able to get into them. The water is so low that boats cannot access the harbors.
Suttons Bay Marina says they've had their plans to dredge since last year, and although it is a project that can cost thousands of dollars, it has to be done to maintain this catalyst for the economy.
You want your harbor to be approachable with vessels. I mean, so what you're doing is you're scooping out dirt pretty much out of the bottom of the water. You can only go so low according to standards. So we're making it so boats can be in our harbor.
Here you can see a photo of the Suttons Bay Marina in 1986, the water flowing over the top of the walkway. Here it is now. And marinas aren't all that are hurting from these low levels. The housing market is too.
We're finding some sellers that have what once had sand frontage now has rock frontage. Sellers that had 100 feet of frontage on a nice lake now are 150 feet back from the water.
Those looking to buy a waterfront home are having to keep an open mind about how Mother Nature can change the landscape. And what about sellers in the market?
Definitely seeing some sellers that are having to deeply discount their property in order to get it sold.
The DNR expects lake levels to remain low for the next 6 weeks, and everyone is hoping Mother Nature can help solve the problem.
One of the key factors for the Great Lakes water levels is the amount of moisture that we get, especially the snow during the winter months. And northern Michigan actually came in close to average, or actually a little below average this year. But up in Canada, and Ontario and Quebec, all that snow that falls to the north up in Canada, it drains into the Great Lakes, and they've had a really good year for snowfall. So that should help things out.
Joe also told me that they are anticipating this spring to be wetter than normal and that things should even out for this summer. Live in Grand Traverse County, Megan Morelli, 7 and 4 News.